Welcome to this third edition of the Miscellany for the year of 2021. I'm Mike Birmingham, and this week we ask, what was 1960s dating advice like in Ireland? What will be the big movie releases this year? And can a starship captain become a Wild West hero? First to our brain teaser. An electric train is travelling southwest at 95 miles per hour, and the wind is blowing northeast at 95 miles per hour. So we want to know, in what direction does the smoke blow? Have a think, the answer to come at the end. Back in time now for a vintage picture. The old saying says, the show must go on, but behind the scenes people still have to eat and get their breaks. This picture shows just that. Here are some assembled characters, a cast of characters who worked in the Disneyland theme park, queuing and eating in their staff cafeteria. The year was 1961. The state, Florida. 57 miles away, another group of employees, NASA scientists this time, working on their board of calculations. Since 1961 was the year that NASA launched Mercury 2, which combined the launch vehicle and a chimpanzee called Ham into space. Thankfully, Ham and his capsule were successfully recovered after a suborbital flight that lasted 16.5 minutes. Frontiers of science now, where we look at possibilities and current trends. Here's one. The Mission Impossible movies are teeming with all kinds of gadgets, but because of the COVID-19 pandemic, Tom Cruise wants to make sure that his show goes on. He's introduced the latest in COVID technology to state-of-the-art robots that will patrol the set of Mission Impossible 7. Acting as reminders to obey the COVID-19 safety rules when filming resumes on Mission Impossible 7, apparently these robots can also administer on-the-spot tests to staff as well. Some nostalgia from Ireland now. Some events from this week back in time include January 18th, 1779. Cement patent number 1209 is issued to Sligo-born man Brian Higgins, who was an Irish natural philosopher in chemistry. In 1779, Higgins obtained a patent for cheap and durable cement composed of sand and lime and a certain proportion of bone ash, the lime being slaked with lime water instead of common water, and the mixture being made use of as rapidly as possible after being made. In 1797, Higgins was hired by a public committee in Jamaica for the improvement of the manufacture of muscovado sugar and rum. He resided there from 1797 to 1799. January 19th, 1949, Dennis Taylor, snooker player and world champion in 1985, is born in Coal Island in the county of Tyrone. 1985, the death of Dublin-born actor Wilfred Bramble, who played Old Man Steptoe in the classic sitcom series Steptoe and Son. January 20th, 1908, the Municipal Gallery of Modern Art opens in temporary premises in Harcourt Street in Dublin. It's the first known public gallery of modern art in the world, and was later to become the Hugh Lane Gallery, named after its founder. Back to the 1960s now, as we hear some dating advice from the era.
Now, firstly, you go along and give yourself a very good washing and dickying up, and you give yourself a proper shave. Now, there's no point in shaving part of the face and leaving the rest. You go ahead and you shave the whole lot off. Now, usually sportswear, we get a trend of beige, brown and such colours going through it. Now, here's our soup plate, and we eat our soup with the spoon. Now, you all know the soup spoon. It is a round spoon of this nature, usually this size, and you just carry on. You tilt the soup plate away from you until you have the soup eaten.
You know, funny enough, a lot of those things that were said then very much still apply today. To question of the week now, where we ask what will be the big movie releases for this year of 2021. Well, because of the COVID pandemic, all release dates may be subject to change, but here's what's planned for some notable releases. Mobster fans can watch out for The Many Saints of Newark its release date slated for the 12th of February, where David Chase has co-written a sequel movie to his classic HBO series The Sopranos, featuring Michael Gandolfini as the young Tony Soprano. Michael is actually the son of the late James Gandolfini, who played the New Jersey crime boss in the landmark show. Spy fans can look out for No Time to Die, where Daniel Craig hangs up his Beretta, and indeed his tuxedo. Yes, bowing out of the 007 role he is in this latest Bond thriller. It's been already delayed twice due to the lockdown, but they say the 2nd of April might be the date we get to see it. Time travel fans can watch out for Last Night in Soho, that one 23rd of April as well. The movie is a psychological London horror with a time travel theme, set in both the present and in the glamorous yet seedy world of swinging 60s London. Marvel fans, look out for Black Widow on the 7th of May, the 24th MCU or Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, a debut for which Marvel fans have long been yearning. Scarlett Johansson returns as the former FSB agent. Black Widow, now 80s retro fans, can look out for Ghostbusters Afterlife. It's slated for the 11th of June. Whoever it is you're gonna call, you better call him again. The new Ghostbusters is effectively a follow-up to Ghostbusters 2. They're completely ignoring the reboot that was done a couple of years back, and they're going for this one. 30 years on from the original story, where two children and a single mom discover their link to the original Ghostbusting heroes. Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd and Sigourney Weaver will reprise their roles in this. More 80s retro. Top Gun 2, or Top Gun Maverick. Yes, Tom Cruise again as Pete Maverick Mitchell returns in this present-day sequel to Top Gun, where the legendary pilot, instead of manning a desk, he just wants to fly, and that's what he does. Expect some breathtaking action and great flying sequences as well. Music fans can look out for The Beatles' Get Back. That's earmarked for the 27th of August. Now, Peter Jackson's behind this. It's a documentary about the making of their final album, and Let It Be has the blessings of both surviving members Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr. Science fiction fans, look out for Dune. That's released on the 1st of October. This is already out, directed by David Lynch, and Sting starred. But this remake is a huge undertaking, since there are going to be perhaps more movies if this one does well. Now, this adaptation is going to be just a portion of the Dune book, so like I say, there could be further sequels, maybe prequels, if it goes good. Eternals is another Marvel movie that's coming out 5th of November about a mighty race of aliens who have been living on Earth for millennia and decide to come out of shadowy hiding to fight mankind's enemy, the Deviants. So the aliens are the good guys, I guess, in this one. And now, a little video as we wonder, can a starship captain become a Wild West hero? Well, here's Patrick Stewart, who we may well remember as Jean-Luc Picard in Star Trek The Next Generation, showing another side to his abilities. Engage.
Keep rolling, 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 though the streams are swollen. Keep them doggies rolling, rawhide. Through rain and wind and weather, hell-bent for leather, wishing my gal was by my side. Cut 'em out, ride 'em in, ride 'em in, let 'em out, cut 'em out, ride 'em in, rawhide.
Patrick Stewart reenacting the famous country song Rawhide there. Make it so. Now, the answer to our brain teaser: an electric train is travelling southwest at 95 miles an hour, and the wind is blowing northeast at 95 miles an hour. So in which direction does the smoke blow? Did you get it? Yes. The thing is, there is no smoke with an electric train. None at all. The final word now. An affirmation. Thoughts and positivity. It matters not how long you live, but how well. That by Publilius Cyrus, a noted great Latin writer. Short but sweet. It matters not how long you live, but how well you live. Wise words. A couple of things of interest over the last week or so. Hope you found so as well. If you have any ideas or indeed comments you'd love to see included, let us know in the comment section below. And please help grow the Miscellany family of authors and share this video forward to your friends as well. Thanks so much for watching. Look out for each other. And until the next edition, bye for now.
from the home studio of Michael Birmingham.